microphone turned down. Hey! Yeah. I've been playing guitar. I went and got this guitar today. It's really cheap. It's $100. It's an 8-string guitar. It is nearly impossible for me to keep in tune because of the tension of the strings, and I don't think the intonation is quite right. So, but I've been jamming on it, trying to get in tune. It is so stinking heavy. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Must have turned that down. I don't hear it no more. Oh, that's why. Yeah, so this thing is pretty rad. It's just hard to keep in tune. Probably going to have to intonate it. Probably put some new tuners on this. This thing is not a super high quality instrument. That's one reason I got it for $100. They're like 150 new. So. I just thought it'd be cool to try out an 8-string because it's so heavy. So. Yeah, it sounds alright for being super cheap. It's one of those Harley Bentons. I don't know if you guys have seen those. Thomann, as they pronounce it over in Europe somewhere. It's their big. This is their in-house brand, and for $100 I gave for it, it's pretty rad. If you want to decide if you just want to try one, that's a good way to go. But I'm probably going to see if I can get some locking tuners to put on it, and maybe a set of used 8-string pickups. But I mean, it's pretty cool. I still think I like my 7-string better, but it's not really been that hard to acclimate to the wider neck. So figured I'd do my stream. I've been out running around doing stuff. Got my hair all screwed up. I'm gonna get a haircut sometime. My hair's too long and shaggy. Oh, let's see. Who all we got here in the chat? We got Gotham Knight, Tonic Mole, Ashley Jackal, Eric Hawkins, Vicky Verse, Matthew Reese, Fly Fox Pro, Stupid Newfie, Skinny's in here, HG's in here, Casty Blonde, Zippy's in here. What's up, Zippy? And yeah, I've seen Vicky. Matt Reese says Vicky's out there causing havoc. Yeah, I've noticed that. I try to avoid most of that stuff, but I do keep tabs on people that I like. So I've seen what's going on, and it's a bunch of poop. We got 6-scale combat in here. He says, I'm on a break. Did you see my guitar 6? Got me an 8-stringer. It's kind of ugly. And it's got the hugest neck. I mean, that's ridiculous, guys. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. That's a good thing I got big hands. Oh, man. Eric Hawkins says, don't do it. I haven't cut mine or shaved in 5 weeks. I've been wanting to shave my beard. It's not been growing anymore. I'm going to trim it up a little bit. Maybe it'll grow. But what I'm thinking about doing is just cutting the sides of this mess. Just cutting it off on the sides and leaving it on top. Letting that be long. Give me one of those Rona hairdos. Got Jake in here. What's up, Jake? Thanks for dropping by, buddy. That's 6 says that's a barbarian guitar, dude. You could hurt somebody bad with it. That neck is gigantic, and if you swung it and hit somebody, it hurt bad. It makes my other guitars feel tiny. It's so weird. Got Freddie Primo in here. He says big hands. ... big frets. That's right. That's right, buddy. Kind of got a headache. The weather here today is rainy, poopy, messing with my sinuses. You guys know how it be. You know how it be. But I hope y'all are doing fantastic. Really excited about the Corona Kings. We was talking that, and I was showing off John Bond's little piece yesterday. I told him I'm going to be showing it off on my YouTube. I'll show it off again. We're doing a story about a character called Ghost, and it's like a golden age character that they kind of forgot. His story ends on a cliffhanger. What we're continuing that character's story, and moving forward in time with this character. Really looking forward to you guys seeing those 8 pages we done and seeing what you think about that. Zippy says, play some more. Play some more. Yeah, I'm really tickled with that. But Corona Kings, man. Corona Kings launches on May 1st. It's got some wicked awesome comic stuff in it. Matt Krotz did a comic for it. 6 did a comic for it. Me and John Bond, Matt Trend did a comic for it. There's going to be a preview of the new Rags book in it. Let's see, what else? There's going to be some stories in there. Yakov Markin wrote something. Captain Cummins has got something he's writing in there. Preston Poulter. It's just going to be really cool. It's going to be a really cool little zine. Got my guitar back out, fellas. Like I said, it's not hardly in tune right. I don't think the intonation's right. Which, when you get a guitar of this caliber, usually they need a good setup when you get them in. You don't get much of a setup from the factory, if one at all. Then you got to take into my account that I'm brand new to the 8-string. Six says, April 30th, Corona King stream at 5 p.m. Central Time on the Jalapeno Milk channel. And right there's Jalapeno Milk in the chat. Go to his channel. and check that out. Let me scoop the mids. I'll just change over here to the rectifier setting. I don't have the noise gate on it. It's not low enough. Pretty low for me. That's what is that? A G sharp on the top. More gain, drop Z. I can get you some more gain. That's a lot. I don't like scoop mids, Jalapeno. I like the Marshall setting, and I think that might be a Bogner Ubershaw, however you say that, setting. And I've got a rectifier setting. Usually when I record something, I'll do one on this side and one on this side. It actually doesn't sound as good coming straight through the live stream as it does when I record it. I can change the impulses and whatnot, make it sound better. So, but I do the Bogner on one side and the Mesa on the other side, and so you got this huge wall of rhythm. And in the leads in the middle, I usually do the Marshall, like a JCM 800. With some effects and stuff on it. Jamming the Pudding Pops. The 7-string's got a lot better pickups though. The 7-string, it's got Fishman Moderns in it. This guitar though is like, this is like a $1,500 to $2,000 guitar, while that one is $150. So there's a big difference. There's a big difference. Gotham Knights is jamming the Pudding Pops with the kids. The kids. Our official content provider, which is our old buddy. You might know him as Dave. He's got us a little clip here for our You see, Theo Thursday. Let's see what old Bill's up to today.
Here it is. Dad, when I wear this on my date with Christine, oh, she is gonna die.
Buttons does it again. How much is it?
See the label? Gordon Gartrell. This is the shirt.
Gordon Gartrell is a big designer.
Check out these details. Hidden buttons, flap on the back,
Yeah.
two-tone pockets.
Work of art. How much?
But the real thrill is the fabric. It's pure silk. Are your hands clean?
Doctor's hands are always clean.
Then why are they always washing them?
How much? How much? How much?
Dad, if you want quality, you're gonna have to pay for it.
$95.
Oh, well, there must be a pair of pants in there, too.
$95.
Dad, the salesman said this will last a lifetime. And just think, if I live to be 90, that's about $1 a year.
Theo, I don't have a $95 shirt, and I have a job.
Don't you want something better for your son?
Sure. You want to trade your room for that shirt?
No.
All right, then. The shirt goes back.
But Dad, I told Christine I was getting a Gordon Gartrell.
Tell Christine you lied.
Dad.
No 14-year-old boy should have a $95 shirt unless he is on stage with his 4 brothers. I'll give you $30.
30?
All right, then. 5.
Dad, for $30, I can't even get a Gordon Gartrell tie.
Well, what are you, a personal friend of this man? Now, you take $30 and get yourself a nice $30 shirt.
Could you make it 35?
I could make it nothing.
Mom,
I'd grab it.
you guys are ruining my life. But I don't mind.
So, where's the Gordon Gartrell?
Dad's taking it back. Just because it costs $95.
Ooh, Dad's right. Those shirts are way overpriced.
Yeah, but I look so good in it. Denise, when I came in that dressing room, the whole store was looking at me. You should see the way it shows off my upper body.
Yeah, but $95.
I don't care. A girl like Christine deserves a man like me in a shirt like that.
I can make you one just like it.
You?
I took sewing.
Hey, I took English, but I got a D in it.
I'm telling you, it's not that hard. You buy the material, you follow the pattern, you got yourself a shirt.
But we're not just talking about any shirt. We're talking about a Gordon Gartrell, the greatest shirt in the world,
Oh, what makes it so great?
$95.
That makes it expensive. Theo, when you pay $95, you're not just paying for the shirt. You're paying for Gordon Gartrell's summer house on the Riviera. You're paying to feed his Arabian horses. You're paying for his Rolls Royce. Theo, when you buy a Gordon Gartrell, you're supporting an empire.
Gee, I'm surprised it's so cheap.
So what do you say, gonna gamble on your sister?
Denise, are you sure you can do this?
Yes,
By Saturday.
yes.
And it'll look exactly like a Gordon Gartrell.
The Gordon Gartrells are $95. I can make it for $25.
Well, here's 30. Can you make it $5 better?
Hey,
Thanks, Denise.
you're welcome.
Christine is gonna die.
Oh man, we got left on a cliffhanger. You see, Theo! Got left on a cliffhanger, guys. What are we gonna do? I guess we'll have to watch that next week. Yeah. So, yeah, I said there in the chat, Serena, drop the link to your campaign and we'll go look at it real quick. So we got Serena sketches in here. We got Hiroshi Paradox. So thanks for joining. Sam's here. What's up, Sam? Like dun dun dun. Wait, did he get the shirt? Did Christine love it, Suzuki? You'll have to tune in next week. Same Theo time, same Theo channel. Yeah, Skinny, Serena and Dr. Lore have a campaign, and it's really cool. We're gonna look at it right here. And I'm not logged in, so I can't follow. I've been meaning to follow this. I'm not back at anything right now because I'm not at work. But I'll be going back to work at the end of the month. So I plan to back some of these campaigns in when I have some money. But we've got the Death Ray of Dr. Vindictus. This campaign is awesome looking. It's got like a golden age look and feel to it. It is so cool. I really like the artwork. I like that Doug TeNaples in it. The artwork is cool. I do like the artwork a lot. I believe there's there's some lettered pages up here. But look at this dude. It's the Cloaked Avenger. I absolutely love the character design. It's like Zorro meets the Shadow. Very cool. But see, these are good people. I like Dr. Lore. He's a good guy. And then of course Serena is coloring this one, and says the art's by Trevor Nielsen. Excuse me. But this is a fantastic looking book. You get it's $10 for a physical copy. That's not bad at all. Says it's 32 pages overall. That's really good. It's got good art. It's got a good story. A good story concept. I can't say it to you because I haven't read it. Excuse me. Good grief. But everybody, go and check this out. I know she dropped the link and I'm going to drop it again. If you can't back, please share it. Tell people to go check it out. Get some eyes on it. But this is a really cool looking book. And it's got a modest goal here. $5,500. They got 40 days left. So let's try to get this out in front of people. Hershey Paradox is back, and it's tough because I'm getting hosed every which way by the shutdown. Plus, apparently, I'm not getting a stimulus check for months if I'm getting one. Gotham Knight says he's waiting for the stimulus. Robot, let me fix it. Sorry, I wasn't doing no coughing anyway. There we go. I'm not 100% sure I even got the stimulus. I went to the bank to get some money out, and I was like, now I should have more money than that. So, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, buddy? What you do? We got Axel in here with us. He's not been in here for a while. He usually, what? He's usually a good boy. He's a good boy. Let's see. The government gave me any money, because I don't think they did. I'm still paying all my bills. And there's an awful lot of money coming out for me not to get no. Looks like somebody might be here. Yeah, you know what, guys? I don't think I got no. Am I still roboting? Or is it fixed? I unplugged and plugged it back in. There we go. Second time's a charm. Like I said, I don't think I got no stimulus there, fellas. I thought I was a little short on cash there. What, buddy? What's wrong with my buddy? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Oh, you know what? If I had my money deposited in my other bank account, that's where my stimulus should have went for my income tax, right? So that might be why it didn't show up in here, because I didn't look in my other. I don't even know how to get it in my other bank account. What, buddy? What you want? Come here. Come here, be my buddy. Come here, be my buddy. Oh, you stinky. Somebody stinky. Yeah, I'm not working right now. I need to. I hope I get it before September, man. I need some money. Of course, my mom and dad got theirs, and my brother got his. So I don't know why I wouldn't get mine. I just don't know how to look in my other bank account. But if you can, like I was saying a minute ago, if you can't back Serena's project right now, share the crap out of it. Share it everywhere you can. Eric's got a project coming up. Zombie for World of Oz. Issue 2. We're going to share the crap out of that one too. And when I get my money, or, well, actually, I'm going to wait, even if I get my money, I'm going to wait till I start working again. But I'm going to back these things, which I only got a couple weeks, so it'll be good. Zippy says, that's not Axel who's stinky. Oh, Axel. Who's stinky, Axel? You or me? I was aggravating him this morning, so. Yeah, I direct deposited when I did taxes, but I think I direct deposited in my other account. So that's why it's not showing up. Oh, what you going, stinky? Still haven't heard about my vacation, so I don't know. No problem, Serena. You're good people, and I want to support good people, and that's one reason I'm going to post it right now. Hiroshi Paradox says, I'm still not working, and when I do go back, they're going to cut my pay 20%. So things, man, that stinks, dude. I hate to hear that. We got Sharon Marlowe in here. Hey, Sharon, what's up? Thanks for dropping in. We were just looking at the death rate of Dr. Vindictus. We was dropping that in the chat, so we're trying to share that around. We want to get people back in this book. I'll tell you one thing that I like about Serena and Dr. Lore both. They're both veterans, and they served our country, and they're good people. And like I said, there's so many good people out there. We're not seeing this book everywhere because they're not out there stirring up. They're not out there stirring up drama and being ridiculous, and they're good. They're good, godly people. And I appreciate that about them. So, like I said, share the crap out of that. And I already seen some of you sharing it on Twitter and retweeting and stuff, and I appreciate that. Good people, good people. I appreciate our veterans. And that's one thing I say. I might not agree with what our government does, and I'm not a big fan of our government, just to be honest. But those people go and serve, they volunteer, so that we don't have to. That's something that everybody needs to realize. You want to talk crap? A lot of countries, a lot of places, they have mandatory service. You could have to go for 2 or 3 years, just because. America doesn't have that because we have people that volunteer, and I appreciate those people. I appreciate them a lot. Don't even know. Mississippi says, hey, I served my country. I used to wait tables. Well, there you go. Everybody's got a job to do. Skinny says, I hate politicians. I do too. I love America. I think it's one of the greatest countries ever, and I think that we're all blessed to be here. But I don't agree with everything that the government does. But, I still love America. Still love what America was founded on. Yeah. There's my little rant for today. Taxation is theft and all that good stuff. Today's stream is brought to you by Mingus Dew, the thinking man's pop. Jalapeno Milk says they don't have tables in Space Zippy. Zippy served one guy who was as big as a country, says Hiroshi Paradox. Yeah. So I've still been listening to Audio Mullet quite a bit. Their show just it cracks me up. I love it. It's so good. But I'm about to get caught up on it. And I noticed some people I see in Doug's streams and all this have wrote in and asked questions and stuff, and it's so cool when I'm streaming and I see those people. And I lost my train of thought. Like I say, I'm about caught up on that podcast. I've not even listened to music lately, which is insane for me. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts. I feel like that's one of the best ones I've heard in a long time. I went to church last night. My brother, he preached his first message at a church last night. So my dad and my I got 2 younger brothers. He's the middle one. He's the one that's got the 2 kids. He preached at church last night, and it was good to go. I look forward to going back to work to have money, but I'm going to have to do something because that schedule, I was just tired all the time. I didn't go to church. I didn't get to do things with my family as much. And just here, I feel like in this past 2 weeks, I feel, I guess, more alive, I guess is the way to explain it, than I have in a long time. I've got out of the gossip and out of the drama on Twitter. That stuff is so non-important to even being alive or enjoying anything. It's so minuscule in the span of things. All this drama and stuff is complete and utter horse mess. I don't get it. I'm completely done with all that. I'm done with people who just want to stir up trouble and talk bad about people. It seems like here in the past month, I've just been meeting these creative people. Like a lot of the people working on the Corona Kings thing, they're just creative people. A lot of them's not really into this comic book war and all this stuff. They're just people that want to make things and have fun, and I don't know. It's kind of changed my course as far as comic book goes. I feel like I'm going in a better direction. I feel like my life in general is going in a better direction. I don't know what Axel thinks about it because I'm here with him all the dang time. I left him last night for like the first time in a while. And I was so proud of him when I come home because he hadn't tore anything up. He didn't have an accident in the house or anything. He did really good. So I was really proud of him last night. Zippy says third shift workers are more susceptible to getting cancer. Look it up. I believe it's Zippy. I've been working third shift for a long time. I worked at Walmart. It's bad. It don't matter how much you exercise and stuff. You can't lose any weight. You don't get enough rest. It's just miserable all the time. Sam says Axel is a lucky guy. Let me show you guys. This picture I posted on Facebook today. I was aggravating him, but he just rolled with it. He's such a goober. Some of you guys have seen the picture because we're friends on the Facebooks. And that's one thing. If any of you guys want to be my friend on Facebook or follow me on Twitter or whatever, send me a message or whatever and say, hey, I'm so-and-so. I just don't usually add a lot of people I don't know. But here's the spoilt rotten spoilt rotten dog there. He was laying there and he had his nose like down under his tail like he was cold. And of course he lays on that pillow all the time. He loves that pillow. And I just covered him up with that little blanket and he laid there for a long time. He'd lay his head over here on the armrest or he'd lay on the pillow and sleep. So, he's spoiled. He's my buddy. I'm really hoping that I get to take him to the beach. Really looking forward to that. Zippy says sleep loss is a big part of it. Third shift goes against when your body would naturally recharge. Yeah. It's hard to do anything. It puts you in bad moods and everything. Like I said, I feel more alive now than I have in forever. I actually think about looking into seeing if I can't just work like 2 days a week. Like pull 2 16s or something. Get 32 hours that way. 32 hours is plenty of money for me to live off of. I still have my insurance. So, be pretty cool. Sharon says love Axel. He's such a good dog. Now he can be a little bit stubborn. He's got that stubborn streak in him. And I'm gonna have to work on training him a little bit more. But he's so good. He rides in the car good. When I went to get the guitar, I drove about 45 minutes toward one of the next towns and met the guy at a little Dollar General. Axel just rode. He was good. He got out. And Matt Reese says, I'm a night owl. Nothing good happens before 10 o'clock. 6 says, I did graveyard shift for years and now I can't sleep anymore. I don't sleep good, man. I'm so used to being on thirds and just getting 4 or 5 hours of sleep. If I sleep more than that, it's weird. Usually, here lately, I've been going to bed at 8, 9 o'clock. Like last night, I went to bed at 10. I was wide awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. It was weird. Gotham Knight says, oh, he's been working on some drawings. He was doing a really cool Ghost Rider for me. And he did a Mac and McCheese the other day that was awesome. I really liked that one. Gotham Knight is a cool dude. Sharon says, Doug, that is a schedule nurses do. Definitely better hours. I used to work that schedule. I had a client that they would let me work that schedule with. I'd actually work 3 days, but I'd work 2 16-hour shifts and then one 8-hour shift, get my 40 hours, and I absolutely loved it. Had the rest of the week off. Hiroshi Paradox says, my dad worked a job when I was in junior high, 3 12-hour days and 4 off every week. Yeah, that'd be cool. Five Fox Pro says, I'm working a 3 13-hour shifts lately. I basically only work and sleep for 3 straight days. Yeah. If I could work, the only thing I hate about working weekends is that's when everybody does everything, like my family. You know how it is. Most people. If I could work weekends though, I love working weekends at the job I've got. Six being a nut in the chat. I'm just gonna tell you guys, I appreciate every one of you. You drop in here and watch the show, and I get to talk to you guys, and I consider you, good people. That and I say this all the time, but I really do. I appreciate you stopping by. If you ever need to talk, or if you ever want to just come on the show and talk, let me know. I'll send you a link. One reason I don't drop links all the time is like I'm just going to do a short stream. I'll just do a 10-minute stream like that's today. I was going to do a short one. End up sitting here talking to everybody, and just ran a little bit. But you know how it is. I cannot wait to get Legends Lone Wolf finished. Seems like we just hit roadblocks constantly. But now one of the stories, when we stretched it out for the printing, it pixelated. So the artist is going to rescan those into a higher format, and we're going to re-letter them, and it'll be good to go. I didn't feel like we could have just printed, but I felt like it wasn't fair to those guys because they did a lot of hard work, and we're all learning. We all don't know. We're not perfect. This is a learning experience for all of us, so I thought it was only fair to go back and let them fix that story. If everybody gets mad about it, then I apologize, but I felt like their story looking good in the book not only makes the book look better, but it's more fair for them. Besides, they're good guys. Sharon says, I love when I catch you live, Doug. You're chill. Yeah, I don't get too worked up too much. Every once in a while I do, but usually if I do, I'm just being goofy. I like to be goofy. Skinny says he works from 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's not bad. That's a pretty good shift. Got all evening off. People talking about burritos in here. Serena says, we appreciate you too, Doug. You're good people. I try real hard to be good people. Some of you, I just don't understand people anymore. I don't understand wanting to cause trouble for people and wanting to harass people and make their lives any worse than they are. Sometimes people have it rough. I'm completely blessed beyond measure, and that's something I learn more and more every day. It's I don't know how to explain it, but I know all throughout school and everything, I was always, even though I'm like bigger and scarier than everybody I went to high school with, I always got picked on a lot because I was quiet. I was shy and I was quiet and I wouldn't say nothing, so I got picked on a lot. And I don't like to see, I always took up for other kids because I know what it's like to be picked on. I know what it's like to be made fun of, to be dragged through the dirt just because somebody else wants to make themselves feel better about it. And I don't like that. So and I'm not trying to brag on myself or anything, but you get to a point in your life where you don't really care what other people think about you. People can rant and rave about me all day long. I know in my heart that what I'm doing is right. I don't need somebody to come at me and attack me because they don't like what I do. I know what's right and wrong, and I know how to treat people. And anybody who's a half decent person, I will treat with respect. I'm not going to drag anybody through the dirt. I'm not going to attack anybody who I feel like is a good person. I don't know. Just ranting a little bit. I try really hard though. What I'm getting in, I try really, really hard. I know what it's like. And I just try my best to be the best person I can and to treat everybody the way I want to be treated. So let's see what's going on here. Eric Hawkins says, I was working third shift a few years ago. It was horrible. The only day I had off was Sunday and I slept all day. Yeah. That's like one reason I don't go to, when I'm working and stuff, I don't go to church and I miss out on family stuff because I'm just down and out all the time. It makes you depressed too. I mean, you're not supposed to be asleep during the day. You're supposed to get out and get vitamin D, get the sunlight, you know. Eric says I was doing 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. if forced overtime. It was brutal. Now I'm back to 7-4 Monday through Friday. Yeah, and you listen to my show at your job, so that's pretty good. Sharon says, Doug, I would come on your show if I can hate on politics. I am set up to go with StreamYard thing. Hey, we'll have you on sometime. For real, there was a while I was getting people on. We'll do a show. We'll get a couple people on. We'll talk about politics if you want to. It doesn't matter. We can talk about taxation and theft and all this stuff. Zippy says sometimes guys want to try to take down the biggest dude to show how tough they can be. That's true. That's true. Sometimes people are jealous. I know a lot of people don't want to put in hard work to get anywhere. They want to just they want to show up and tear down somebody, and that's how they get attention on anything they're doing is by tearing down somebody else. And I don't like that. Hiroshi Paradox says, my sleep schedule's been a mess since lockdown, sleeping 5 a.m. to 1 or 2, and I've been feeling worse. Yeah, man. Sleep schedules is something. I've been going to bed, like I said, sometimes I go to bed at 8, but most of the time I go to bed at 9 or 10. I sleep till 3, get up, piddle around, go back to sleep till about 8. I feel pretty good. Like last Sunday, I was up and ready to go to church before everybody. Walked up to mom and dad's. I was like, hey, we're ready to go to church. Took Axel to church with me. I'm the only person that takes a dog to church. Of course, we've been having outside church because of everything that goes on. So, when they go back to having regular church, I probably won't be taking him. We've been, like last night, I went to my brother's church. And so I didn't take Axel. He stayed home, but he was good. He was good. Oh, so, I don't know. I've been talking to people about life goals and stuff, and I've always put things off. And, I'm thinking after all this lockdown and crap is done, and we go back to normal, there's a couple of ladies I know, I'm going to ask them out on a date, because I haven't been on a date in years, because I've not been interested in anything like that. I don't know, this lockdown just kind of makes you think, man, it's just weird. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't know, I'm just going to do, things are going to be different. something a lot of you need to realize. I know a lot of you didn't get this. I know like people like Skinny and some of you guys are essential, and you didn't get the time to reflect. Let me tell you, if there was ever a time that you could have a reset on the way you do things, this was it. It's a time for a reset. So I'm kind of reset things, kind of been rethinking a lot of my stances and a lot of where I'm at and where I've been going, and we'll do things a little bit different. And I know it's weird sitting here telling you guys all this stuff. Hope somebody's out there, one of these poop heads, is like, I'm gonna screen this and put it on Twitter and talk about how Doug's a big fat jerk. Go ahead. You sit through this all day looking for something to get upset about, then I pity you. Mingus Dew. Anybody know what that's a reference to when I say Mingus Dew? There was a show that used to come on Adult Swim back in the day. Oh, C-Lab 2021. Hiroshi Paradox says, does Axel wear his Sunday best to church? I make him put his harness on because that way I can hold on to him. He don't get too riled up. He's a pretty good little feller, though. I see Gotham Knight says, I keep wishing I could find myself someone, but even before this lockdown, I tend to kind of hide. Need some nice single gal to move in near where I am, but then I gotta be brave to talk. Hey man, you gotta go for it. I just kind of, I don't know, I wasn't even open to it really. I just didn't really care. We got, Hiroshi Paradox says, I have pretty negative thoughts most of the time anyway. But all this quarantine time off has made it a lot worse. Man, I hate to hear that, bud. And just going to throw this out there. If you ever need to talk to anybody, let me know. Hit me up. Send me a message. If you ever want to come on and if you ever to talk to. I know sometimes one thing that in life that dudes need, and I'm assuming you're a dude, so and when I say dudes, I just mean people. One thing people need is they need groups to talk to. There's nothing better than getting 3 or 4 people together and just chilling and just talking about serious stuff or not serious stuff. You get to blow off steam, you get to talk, and I don't have people in real life I do that anymore with, but Skinny a lot of times will set up a hangout. I'll talk to Skinny. Here lately it's been Making Me Cheese will pop in, Lorenzo, Gotham Knight, a couple people, and it's just good just to talk. So get stuff off your chest, just talk. Nobody, none of us judge each other for what we say. We all know what it's like. So if you ever need to talk, man, just hit me up, or any of these other people in here. There's a lot of good people in here, man, to talk to. See, Gotham Knight says, Sharon says, time for little Doug's. Maybe. Been thinking about that, too. Gotham Knight says, so far any gals that move near me are already taken. Dang it, law. Yeah, at my age, there's quite a few, but I know several people, and I mean, they're good people that I like. But anyways, guys, it's 4:25. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up. Jalapeno Milk says, holy crap, it's like a koala bear crapped a rainbow in my brain. You've seen it. You know C-Lab 2021. Six says, Corona targets men more than survivors will be kings. slapping on milk says I can't compete with the dudes out here because I don't have any tattoos. Now, don't get any. If I could go back, I wouldn't have got any. I had this really weird phase in my life where I don't know. I've always been this I guess counterculture dude. Never really fit in with the cool kids. Didn't want to fit in with the cool kids. Just wanted to do my own thing. But at this point in my mid-20s where I was just like, I'm going to do whatever I want. I don't care. Who cares about life? Yeah, blah, blah. It was my rebellious phase there in my late 20s because I was running behind. So I went and got a bunch of tattoos. Got one here. Got on my arms and stuff. And if I go back, I wouldn't have done it. I mean, if you got them and you enjoy them, that's fine. But for me, it just kind of, I don't know. Like I said, it was just a phase I went through. Now they're just kind of like scars. I can look and be like, yeah, that's when I was. Yeah, I know now it is. Not having tattoos now is counterculture. So, I mean, where I'm at though, dude, here in the South, in this little rinky-dink town, you don't run into very many people that's got tattoos. And now, when I go to church, I feel like a big dummy. Zippy says, that's a phase I'm going through right now. Yeah, I've been through it. Got a bunch of tattoos and hung out with stupid girls. Did a bunch of stupid things. Wasted a bunch of time and a bunch of money when I should have been doing more important things. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to get out of here. Just felt like I should do my daily stream and rant. Like I said, though, if any of you guys ever need to talk, just hit me up. Shoot me a DM on Twitter. Add me on Facebook. If you just want a group of dudes to hang out with, let me know. We'll get a couple dudes together and we'll just talk online. You know, whatever you're going through, chances are some of us been through it before. So I get distracted. Sharon says, Zippy, don't tattoo your horn. I'm gonna get a tattoo of Zippy on my butt. What Mama don't know won't Hoida. Anyways, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. If the Lord willing, if nothing don't bend or break. What's another old saying? I can't remember anymore. But anyways, you have a good one. I'll see you later.